Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Shemaine, aka Termigan, is coming at you with a Quan Chi trailer breakdown and reaction. Now, he's a pretty big no-brainer. He's Shinnok's right-hand man throughout the events of Mortal Kombat 4 until his eventual demise. He survived MK9, and everything went according to Shinnok's plan. I mean, it's no doubt, like, no shit, he's in the game, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be a really big focal point, along with Shinnok having their own specific agendas. So I'm going to go ahead and watch the trailer, and then afterwards we're going to break it down. So let's do it. Quan Chi versus Kano. Hi, Sean Hemrick.
Mortal Kombat fans. Today it's my honor to get to reveal the tattooed sorcerer Quan Chi. He's played a major part in the MKX story. Let's take a look at him now.
I would hope so.
Quan Chi is a master manipulator, and in MKX,
Same voice actor, good. Voice actor's perfect.
using his necromancer powers, Quan Chi has built an army of revenants from the fallen group.
That's tight. His tattoos, some of his tattoos glow depending on his variation, and other parts of his body are highlighted and changed colors. That's sweet. Kano looking badass as usual.
In the story of MKX, we'll find out if these two evil characters can work together for a common goal, or if they have other, more sinister agendas.
What the fuck is he writing?
At your worst, sorcerer, you shall see my worst.
It looked like a goat.
Sorcerer Quan Chi casts a variety of spells that always have targeted areas within the arena. Some spells enhance Quan Chi's special moves, allowing him to cause...
So he can enhance his own moves, it seems like, without meter burn. So that's pretty powerful. A spell that gives him armor, it seems.
The Warlock variation allows Quan Chi to open interdimensional dark portals.
That's sweet.
Already a trickster on the battlefield, these portals extend Quan Chi's attacks and special moves to create unpredictable combos.
That's awesome. The portals, that's really nice looking. Wow, that was a nice combo with 1 meter burn. Oh, that was sweet.
And of course, as a powerful demon himself, Quan Chi can use his summoner variation to conjure a demonic beast from the Netherrealm.
Nice. I like that summoner one. That's pretty sweet. Can summon bats and throw them down like Glacier's Ice Hail and shit like that. That's sweet. Go high and low attacks. Here's the X-ray. Ah! Ow. So, his his fatality, he had a like a dagger almost, or like a really small sword, and just held it in place, and he was forcing Kano to walk through it, and it was going in his mouth, and it was going to go out the end of his head. Oh man, that's interesting. Blah, blah, blah. I wish his X-ray was a little bit better, just because all he did is he smashes 2 skulls into you, and then he throws you through a portal. You fall down. He comes through the portal too, and like breaks some of your vertebrae. It was okay. I thought it could have been better. I don't know what else they could have done, but I mean, I felt like I could have been just a little bit better. You know what I mean? But so far, I like him. You know what I mean? I think he looks good. His redesign is it's kind of. It's a little in between his like normal design, where he just has like that like chest sash thing, and his Mortal Kombat 4 design, where he had like full like clothes and spikes and stuff like that. It's a little bit between it, because he only has like a thing that's covering his chest, and that's it. He really don't have no clothes. He's pretty plain. But he looks more human, kind of, with these redesigns. He looks just a little bit more human, like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but like he doesn't look like he looks in Mortal Kombat 9 and previous iterations. Which I mean, I'm glad because I want them to look different. But I think he looks good. I think he looks good. His variations are pretty interesting, especially with the one where he can enhance his special abilities without meter burn, give himself armor. The portals one looks so tight. Like just the animation looks tight, and how I mean, it looks really cool. I'm not sure how it would be like. How useful it will be in an actual fight, but it looks sweet. It looks fucking sweet. And then his summoner one, which is pretty sweet, with the bats, high and low, and all that stuff. And you know, I'm glad he looks good. So now let's go ahead and do the breakdown. Alright, you guys, breakdown time. I don't know about you all, but to me, he looks a lot more frightening. Like the way they did his face and drew his face, he looks a lot more like sinister to me. And I like that. I like that. I don't know. For me, he was always a dude that I always wanted a fatality so much because I hate him so much. But he looks sinister, and I definitely dig it. And like as I mentioned before, all characters' appearances change based on their variations. But I really do like his with the glowing tattoos and the like arms in the back. Like that's pretty sweet. And another thing that I will point out in this trailer is the guy says, you know, he's using the fallen Earthrealm warriors to do his bidding and stuff like that. I think that could be a hint at Chameleon. I'm just spitballing here, you know what I'm saying? But hey, don't count it out. And if I get it right, you better believe that I'm gonna let everyone fucking know that I guessed it. So let's go ahead and get in. And the trailer slowed down to 50% so I can like point out certain things, so that way it wouldn't be too difficult. Now he's riding some like goat/ram, like. That's crazy. It kind of just elevates his status as someone who is of power, and I definitely like that. Now the first variation we see him create his fields, I believe it's called Summoner, or no, maybe that's the fucking Sorcerer. Wow, that's fucking generic. But what's interesting to note is that these moves where he creates the circle or the field, he has to stand in them for them to actually take effect. And this one, as Kano gets hit, he actually has a purple like lasting effect over his head, so maybe he does less damage, maybe he's not as fast or something, you know, I'm not sure. But that's interesting to note that you have to be in that field to be able to debuff the other character when you attack them. Now we're going to see him use the green field, which gives him a hit of armor, it seems like, and probably increases his attack power, because why else would he throw out a meter burn move, you know what I'm saying? One thing I find interesting is that move that he used to kind of grab Kano, it has very long reach, and that's very frightening, as we'll see in a minute. Now the Warlock variation, I find it like it looks cool, but I don't think it's necessarily useful, just because you can kind of see them coming from a mile away, you know what I mean? Once he does the animation, you can see it happening. And now that move is pretty sweet. It's just like Sub-Zero when he grabs you and stabs you with the daggers. It's like his own unique throw that he can initiate in the middle of a combo. I like it. It's pretty sweet. Excuse me. And now we just see Kano whooping on that ass for a minute, and he's going to use the interactable to knock him down. Boom, bitch. The combos definitely look organic, and I really like that. And that's crazy. See it again? He does that move, but a meter burn version. That move has a lot of range, which is very, very scary to me, because that means you can almost use it in any other. Oh, and here's the meter burn version of that move, and then you can do a nice follow-up, but he chose to do a kick, which is pretty interesting. But higher level players will definitely find ways to maybe do a run and get a lot more damage. Now the Summoner is where he summons the Hellbat, and it has to have different properties based on the different strengths, because it hits him for a very long time and stays on him, and Quan Chi either taunts or he does not follow up. So that's interesting to note that. And the other variations are one that just hits low and one that hits high. And what you really want to look out for is that could mean he can be a very good mix-up character. He can shoot one high at you while running in, or shoot one low at you, as we'll see right here, him use it in a combo. But the thing that you need to realize, see it again, there's that move again. Look how much reach that has. That is fucking far. That's scary. That is scary good. That frightens me, because he can do a very long combo, end it, and then just fucking throw that, bring you back, and then keep doing it. See, here's the thing: when that bat goes low, it goes towards the back of Quan Chi. So that's something to keep in mind when you're trying to block the mix-up. If it's coming at you, it's always going to be like overhead or right in front of you. If it goes behind Quan Chi, it's going to the legs. And here's this X-ray move, and that pretty much brings us to the end of the trailer breakdown. Hope you enjoyed it. My name is Shemaine. I'm out. Peace.